YouTube was in with this your boy Zell back with another banger in this video. Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach is under review in New York. Let's get it. The title of the article: The New York State Athletic Commission will review the result of Javante Davis versus Lamont Roach Jr. Let's get it. So yeah, the article gets to talking about Tank versus Lamont last weekend. The controversial gesture made by Tank in round 9 seems that it could be very expensive. Right? It says at the time nothing out of the ordinary happened, but it did affect the scorecards because if the referee had ruled his knee to the canvas as a knockdown, the judges would have given the victory to his opponent. Correct. Steve Willis lost control of that fight. Right. Tank Davis took a knee in round 9 after getting caught by a right hook, then a jab. Right. He got caught with a jab, looked up and took a knee. Right. It looked like his eye got hurt. He tried to say something, got in his eye. One of his braids might have slapped him in the eye, but Lamont punched him in his eye before he took that knee. So when they say a punch didn't lead to the knockdown, I disagree because he got punched in the eye, then he took a knee complaining about his eye. If 2 and 2 equal 4, then we understand that his eye was hurt once he got hit and he took a knee. You can't do that. That's a knockdown. No matter how violent, it's a voluntary knockdown. If you take a knee, you surrender. You're giving up 2 points. That's how the sport of boxing works. If you give up a knee, you're giving up 2 points, right? That's just how it works. When Jermell Charlo took a knee versus Canelo, he gave up 2 points. When Floyd Mayweather took a knee, he gave up 2 points, right? If you take a knee in the sport of boxing, you give up 2 points no matter who you are, right? The sport of boxing don't change because your favorite fighter, because you feel some type of way about your favorite fighter. The rules got to remain. He talking about he went to his corner because his eye was burning. And then the rules say if your eye burning, you could go to your corner. In fact, I heard something like DQ. You could get disqualified for going to your corner without the ref permission, and then working on you while the round is going. Like that's BS. You can't do that. He talking about grease was. We already debunked that. He was talking about grease in his eyes. He was talking about this. He was talking about it was the grease. My hairstylist. I got my hair done on Wednesday, and my hairstylist put grease in my hair. And his hairstylist went on the media exposing that she used products that don't have no grease. And right, like they said, the knee is not under review with the New York Athletic Commission. Right? They said there was a technical issue preventing replay within the allotted time. The referee's in-ring decision was relied upon and the fight continued. I think that's just BS, a BS excuse as to why they didn't call that a knockdown because there's no logical reason to not call that a knockdown. You feel me? Tank took a knee. And we all saw him take a knee. And the ref literally said, the ref started counting. He said it looked like a knockdown. And then he let Tank talk him out of the knockdown. He let Tank intimidate him. No, do your job. If you do your job, none of this happens. Right? You got intimidated by Tank. You got fanned out over Tank, Steve. And I like Steve. Steve, he one of the better reps in the sport of boxing. He don't usually do too much corruption. He handles fights very well. But this one, it got away from him. And Steve did a bad job. They talking about a technical issue preventing a replay. That's capped because we were seeing replays all night of Lamont catching them with counter shots. We saw Tank take a knee, right? But they said they didn't. I think that was just a good excuse to why the PBC had a good excuse to rob Lamont. That's what I think, allegedly. I think that was just a good excuse from PBC as to why they didn't review. Because if they review that knee, they see it after the jab. Lamont hit him with a jab and Tank took a knee. That's a knockdown. If they give Lamont that knockdown, Lamont wins the fight unanimously because one judge had it 115-13 Tank. The other two had it 14-14. If they give Lamont that knockdown, it would be 15-13 Lamont and it would be 16-12 Lamont on the other two cards. So I think the PBC, I think they shitted the bed. I think they sold out Lamont because Lamont, I don't think he have a big promotional company behind him. Right? I heard he used to be with Golden Boy. He's not with Golden Boy anymore. And the dude came out there and he performed. You feel me? And Lamont got on Twitter. He said, "We're around the block. Y'all favorite fighter about to be 30-1, not 30-1." He says 2 times, 2 division champion. So, bro, I hope they overturn it and get a man his win. He deserves it, bro. He deserves his win. Cheating should not be tolerated in the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia lost his win because he cheated. Tank Davis is about, who knows, maybe, possibly is going to get his first loss because of corruption. Right? He cheated. He went to the corner mid round. You can't do that unless the ref says so. Unless, yeah, the ref didn't give him no permission to do that. He used his own understanding to go to the corner and to get his face wiped and take a knee, and he didn't get called for a knockdown. And Lamont said Tank whispered in his ear like, they're not gonna let you win. So Tank was the main one preaching about corruption, corrupt this, corrupt that, and show an obvious display of corruption. So I just hope Lamont gets his rightful win. I hope the right man wins. I hope boxing, shit, if Lamont gets this belt back, boxing to be heading in the right direction because we no longer gonna have a guy with a belt holding up the division. We might have another undisputed champ at lightweight if Tank lose. Who knows? Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.